Hey, I am outside chilling with the neighbor's cat. She is a beauty. She's so happy. She's purring away. I think I skipped a day and maybe not doing so great in that regard at the moment, but I'm gonna keep coming back and actually really, if I have to, I'm gonna push myself to keep coming back because I don't want to just drop this or get stuck. Just push through, keep coming, even if I do mess up some days. But yeah, try to keep coming. And on this similar note, I want to keep this as like absolutely honest, and so I have to confess. And I really didn't want to come across as being like a hopeless case, but I'm going to be honest and share this honestly, and who's judging. Yeah, I had another run-in with MJ. That's Mother Mary Jane yesterday. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful day. It was such a beautiful high. Yeah, it was just beautiful. It was just one of those times that remind us how special life is, and why I loved cannabis so much. And it let me experience that for a moment again, and it was beautiful feeling, connection. And the other day, was it a week or two ago, when when I had a smoke, and I mentioned it here. It was different, and every high can be different. It was deep and important also. Brought some important truths home. Kind of hard, a little heavy. Yesterday was light and free, and I do feel, each high like this comes with gifts. What I had to realize also was that and from the last one, I had to work hard not to have another smoke, because then that would lead to a binge, like immediately. And and just also yesterday realizing, or just at the same time, while getting high and enjoying that high, just knowing and holding on to the knowledge that, the understanding that it can't be a habit. I can't do it. I can't do this. One thing I'm having to just relinquish control entirely, the idea that I can control anything. Trying to control things, trying to, deal with this and steer clear, trying to stay sober, and it's important, and I can, we have to, and we can do it, and gotta be sane when temptation hits. And for the most part, I have been. I mean, yeah, gosh, it's hard. I don't have much to show for that now, but it's really, I'm around marijuana every single day, all day, every day. It's freely available to me, and it's right within my vicinity. I'm seeing joints being rolled. I'm smelling its scent, and it's the whole process. And really 90 to 99% of the time I am steering clear of it, but there are still those moments. There are still those moments where I give in, and there's longer stretches in between, and then sometimes shorter, but longer. A few months ago, whenever I gave in, it would immediately become a binge. I've done a little better in the last while. Still not great though, because it really needs to be let go entirely, and understanding just what addiction is and how it works. I can't get complacent. I really must not. And I already have, in a sense, just allowing myself. And yesterday I didn't even try to fight it. But I was almost glad that I didn't. It was a beautiful moment, and brought some reminders of some very special feelings. And at the same time, and this is important, this is the important thing, and there's evidence of growth in these moments, that at the same time I knew that it's not a complete letting go. It's not a complete surrender to this habit again. I allowed myself for a moment, but one dangerous thing is that for a moment I was thinking that maybe it can be like this once in a while, but the truth is it's not that simple. It really creeps in, and I'm not in any way safe right now. I'm in major danger zone. I need to work really hard now, not to smoke again anytime soon, and still know that it really should be never. Like, maybe that could have been the final beautiful goodbye. But I know that, this is what I'm realizing, is that I can't control anything. We have no control. We can pray and try to be strong, and I have not been doing the work. I have to admit to that. The recovery work. So I am in a danger zone, and it's my own fault. But it just felt like it's not a fault at all. Like, these things happen for a reason, and what I experienced yesterday, and I had this one really beautiful moment with some kids at a park, and I know that it was Mary Jane that opened my heart is very open to children, but my inhibitions are still there. To children especially, my heart is very open, and just to the world in general, but I have some inhibitions that make it difficult for me sometimes to connect with the world and to be my authentic self out there, and so it's been useful in that way, but knowing I can't use it as a crutch in that way either, and it's not always that way. It doesn't always work that way. I know that it's not a solution. I know, and I have to remember that and accept the beauty of yesterday for what it was, and continue on, But if it is, and if it could be if it was a final goodbye, I would appreciate that so much, because it was this one last beautiful moment with this companion that I've had for so many years, and that has really shown me some beautiful things and kept my heart open, And I have to also trust that I can move on without her, that I can still be heart open, and that I can, and mind open, and life open. And that there are other ways to stay connected. And I am connected to other ways as well. And to hold on to that more and more. And let go with love. And yesterday, yeah, it felt like love. And I was grateful for that. Well, I'm here again today, and yeah, I go on. It's a special time at the moment all together. And, on the other side of myself, I am making so much progress with my work. I haven't shared much about myself and what I do or anything. But sometimes I find myself mentioning, and maybe I will share in future, but it's been going well and making progress, and it feels like kind of the spirit of the time in the world in general. Like there's some energies moving, and I feel like I'm in tune with them, and it's been beautiful, and yeah, it's been meaningful. And so, yeah, to stay connected and try to go ever deeper, just keep moving forward, and go on with the healing work and all that is coming, all that I am seeing more and more, and all that is opening to me and that I am opening to, and pray for blessings for these. Pray for God's blessings on my life and my work, my healing, my love. Yeah, I'm grateful for life. I am gonna go back do some work. It's late already. I need to do this, try and get it up and carry on with some writing, and I'm gonna put MJ on my earphones and allow that MJ to continue to heal me. And I'm grateful for all of it. Okay, and I'm okay, and I'm gonna be okay, more than okay.